Hello friends, welcome to IELTS Mate. In this video, I'm going to discuss the vocabulary that is important specifically with regard to task 2. So the first word here we have is appall, and appall, the pronunciation is A-P-O-W-L, like we say. So appall is the pronunciation, but the spellings are A-P-A-L-L, appall. The pronunciation is appall. It means to horrify or to shock someone. If somebody is shocking someone, we can say like if somebody shocks us, we can say he appalls me, or he horrifies me. Instead of saying he horrifies me or shocks me, you can say he appalls me. And if there is some incident that has shocked you, you can say the incident appalled me. The incident appalled me. Appalled me means has made me horrified. So even if you get shocked, or even if you are shocking someone, you can this word appalled. The second is scandalized. Scandalized means to shock or horrify by the violation of morality. This is L, by the violation of morality. In more clear terms, it means if you are scandalized by someone's behavior, you are shocked by it because the behavior is against moral laws. Because if somebody is acting very against the moral values that is expected to follow, then we can say that I am scandalized by her behavior, I am scandalized by his behavior. So let me give you an example. Like mother was scandalized listening the news that her son raped somebody, or her son just involved in a particular crime. So mother was scandalized. Instead of saying shocked and horrified, we'll say the mother was scandalized seeing the behavior or knowing about the behavior of her son. Let's come to another word. Next word we have is dire, and this can be used in task 2 a lot. Like when something is dire, we say that it is very terrible or serious, and this word we use often with the word consequences. So if you want to say that the thing has dire consequences, or the problem may have dire consequences, it means we are saying that the problem is going to have some serious and negative consequences. So the word goes in the negative sense, and it is saying that the consequences are going to be serious. So dire is something that is very terrible and serious. Elapse word means to pass in seconds, minutes, or hours. Means when the time passes, we used it basically with the time, means as the time elapsed. So since it is a verb, we cannot use it like that with the elapse of time, because with the elapse of time would be like it is being used as noun, but it is not a noun, so we cannot use with the elapse of time. We can use it like this, as the time elapsed, because elapsed and elapsed are its second and third form also. So as the time elapsed means in Hindi जैसे जैसे time pass हुआ, या जैसे जैसे time pass होता है as the time elapses. So when the time passes, it means time is elapsing, time elapses or elapsed. But we cannot say with the elapse of time, because elapse is not a noun. Because we often say that with the passage of time, but we cannot say with the elapse of time. We can say as the time elapses. Empathy means the ability to understand or share other person's feelings. So it's basically the synonym of sympathy. So we can use in task 2 like that. For example, we can say if youngsters indulge in social activities like or helping the other people, voluntary work, if the youngsters indulge in voluntary work or social work, then it generates or it develops empathy in their heart, empathy in their heart for the victims, or for the people who have suffered some or other kind of miseries. So if the youngsters get indulged in social work, they develop empathy, or it develops empathy in their heart. The word fanciful means unusual or unrealistic. So this word can also be used in task 2. Like today's fashion is more fanciful as compared to the past era. Today's fashion जो है, it's kind of unusual. So fanciful, unusual and unrealistic. Gripe. The word gripe is a verb and it means to complain. So it can be used as a verb, like griped can also be used. If somebody complained against you, you can say he griped. Or you can say a customer complain in a particular restaurant. Customer often complain. Customer frequently complain. You can say in this hotel or a restaurant, customer frequently gripes. Let us move to other words. Eighth word we have is abrupt. It means sudden and unexpected. Like I was shocked listening his abrupt reply. I was shocked listening his abrupt reply. In हिंदी जैसे उसने एकदम से रिप्लाई दे दिया, मैं उसको देखकर शॉक्ड था, तो I was shocked or listening his abrupt reply. Abrupt means sudden and the thing that was not expected also. Afflict is very important to be used in task 2. We often talk about diseases in task 2 and we can use this verb with them. Like first look at the meaning. Cause pain or trouble to. If something is causing pain and trouble to us, it means the thing is afflicting us. It's a verb. If something is causing trouble, it means that what the thing is doing, it is afflicting us, or we are getting afflicted by the thing. And in other sense we can see it's a synonym of affect, but affect is negative. It is in the negative senses it's used. So we can say many diseases are afflicting the people. What diseases are doing? Diseases are afflicting the people. And if we want to say another way, we can say people are being afflicted by the diseases, or people are getting afflicted by the diseases. So these are the passives of this. So diseases are, instead of causing pain, we can say afflicting the people. Or if there is any problem also, we can say there are many problems that are afflicting the people who live alone, who live a solitary life. Many problems afflict those people. Many problems afflict those people who live solitary life. So can be used in task 2 like this. Agile means quick and active, so can be used in task 2 that are related to fast food, physical exercise, etc. So physical exercise make a person physiologically agile. Instead of saying physically active, we can say physiologically agile. For physically we'll use physiologically, and for active we'll use agile. 11th word we have is altruism. altruism. Altruism means selfless concern for well-being of the others. If we have selfless concern for others' well-being, it's a noun. We can say that we have the feeling of altruism, or we are inspired by the feeling of altruism. Selflessness is its synonym. Or let's make a sentence like Ram helps her neighbors out of altruism. Out of altruism means because of his feeling of altruism. So because he has a feeling of altruism, because of his sense of altruism, he tends to help his neighbors always. Amateur is the word for layman or non-professional. We can use it in task 2 like this. When you are talking about comparing youngsters and old people, we can say that youngsters are comparatively amateur. It means they are laymen. They do not have any experience of the work they are doing. That is why we can call them amateur. So this was all for today. Thank you so much for watching. So friends, there is one important notification for you all. Since you may already know that I am providing online coaching over WhatsApp, the coaching is particularly related to IELTS writing task 2. We all strive to improve the IELTS band, specifically in writing. So students face difficulty because of the complexities of the writing task 2. The requirements of the writing task 2 are quite high. We need to be coherent, we need to achieve the task, we need to be accurate when it comes to grammar. All these things we include in this course, writing task 2 course that is being provided by me. And in the course also specifically I focus on complex sentences of the students. Not only videos are provided by me, that is I provide them regular videos regarding task 2. Not only these videos are provided by me, but I regularly give them some complex grammar exercises that students practice and get checked from me. Their complex sentences, I correct them. In this way we strive to improve how we can score better in task 2. because complex sentences have a major role when it comes to getting high band score. So we practice that also. So all of you though who want to experience the coaching provided by me in on WhatsApp, or get a free demo class even being provided by me for one day, can just go to the link that is in the description below, and from there you can search the admin of the group and message me personally if you want the details of the course.